when the state was like, listen, dog, ain't nothing here, ain't no nothing, ain't we got to dismiss. The judge was like, I was like, I almost said what Pac said in that shit. He was like, damn, you supposed to be, why you ain't smiling? You supposed to be happy I'm free. You bitch ass niggas wanted to see me in jail. And I said, you turn that frown upside down.
2.5 years in the free world, but being locked up mentally is crazy, fam. Like, what was your mental health situation like? What was you going through? Speak on that.
At first, it was like, all right, I know I got a little water. I got a war I gotta go through, you know, a couple battles and shit. You know, God talked to me in the cell and told me, man, listen, you're gonna be uncomfortable for a little while, but I got you. At one point, I was suicidal. I was thinking of just doing the longest line I could do and try to bust my fucking heart. You know what I'm saying? Like at one point, I was thinking of ways and I said, nah, dog, that means that she'll win. And when I go to war, I have to win. Always have to win. You know, I might take a L here, but I take a bigger W later. I'll hear like, man, your cadence, your delivery, like, yo, I fuck with your shit, like, super tough. I'm a fan, bro, and I'm like, all right, bet. I'm not knowing who this nigga is, though. Like, all right, bet. That's a bet. He was like, man, I got this record called Cartoons and Cereal. You know, I want to send you, man. I was like, I bet. And then I said, yeah, done deal.
You, welcome to the Power Play Podcast. We would like to demonstrate the value in the everyday casual conversation. I'm your boy, Mighty Boy the GOAT. I got my brother with me as always, Drop Talk J-Lock. And man, we got one of them ones in the building, man. We on some real Florida shit today, man. Listen, anytime we able to have one of our own in this motherfucker, man, it just bring us, and we have a lot of special guests, but this bring joy to a nigga heart, man. We got one of them ones, Don Logan, man. My boy Gunplay in the building, man. How you doing, brother?
Gunplay, nigga.
Blessed beyond belief, brother. You know it.
Definitely, bro. Definitely, man. It's definitely honor to have you on the platform, man. Definitely honor to have you have a conversation with us, bro. You know what I'm saying? We definitely want to dive into, you know, what's been going with you, man. I mean, you know, obviously everything you done been through, man, the ups and the downs, man. We're glad to see you here. You know what I'm saying? Smiling, looking good. My dog, he trimmed. You feel me? You already know what it is with Don Logan, man. You feel me? But let's get into it though, man. I mean, speak on that though. How I feel to be freed up from possibly having to serve a long bid.
Yeah. It makes you grateful, bro. It makes you grateful for everything. You know, not saying that I was, you know what I mean, ungrateful for shit, but I was definitely you know, going down, I thought it was the right path, but to God it wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was into all different kind of religions with Santeria and dabble in the Freemasonry, and it just was like, you know, God probably was like, you know, it's time to sit your ass down, time for a reset, because you got bigger things to do than to, you know, be with this chick that's about to, you know what I mean, about to bury your ass. You know, I spent 2 years fighting the case. He fabricated an entire scenario and all of that. So, you know, I'm saying this to say, yo, these bitches out here can bury you for no reason, and they don't have to have evidence. They don't have to have nothing. So trust and believe that. You know what I'm saying? See, they had no evidence, but I had to fight 2.5 years because she kept trying to revoke my bond. My charges was battery with a deadly weapon, false imprisonment, child abuse, no great bodily harm. Oh, that's just basically saying it happened in front of the child.
Gotcha.
She said I choked the baby. She said I upped the stick on her and pointed it at her and said I was gonna kill her and all kind of wild shit. She then she called the police and all that, and she threw glasses at me during the conflict, and she was yelling help while she's throwing it at me. And she's done this before, but the first time she done it, I called the police and they ended up taking her, and she did it again. And then this time they ended up taking me, and fought it for 2.5 years. She just kept trying to revoke my bond. And, you know, ultimately, you know, I beat the case, but maybe towards the end of the case, she got into a severe car accident. And I think it's just due to karma. You know what I mean? For what
Yeah.
and she told me literally, she was like, I know it's my karma for what the hell I put you through. And
Damn.
continue to still do it and try to revoke my bond 14 days before trial. And they denied her. They said, she was not even credible to stand trial at this point, the way she keeps just making up shit. And the
Yeah.
state at the point is like, come on. I mean, like, you just reaching now. Now you sending screenshots of a threat that he's calling you and threatening you not to come to trial, but all the calls are outgoing.
Yeah.
So they're like, geez, what the fuck is this? This is like, oh,
Yeah.
all right. You know what I mean? So they so they dismissed the case. It was over with. But it was 2.5 years of my life that's been taken. You know what I mean? That I ain't gonna say it was taken, but I had time. I guess that's how long it took for me to realize who was in my corner for real,
Mm-hmm.
who's my real true homies and true brothers.
Yeah.
And that filtered out everybody. So many people. I could count on one hand, you know what I mean? And moving forward, this is what I needed. I needed a solid foundation. You know what I mean? To rebuild on. You know what I mean? And them 2.5 years mentally gave me that power to build, you know what I mean? To select and have discernment and select my new regime. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Absolutely.
animal shelter.
Animal
Yeah.
shelter for sure, man. Definitely, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely, bro. And a lot of it, again, it's just kind of like you go through situations like that, bro, and like you say, you find out who in your corner, who really down for you and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But 2.5 years in the free world, but being locked up mentally is crazy, fam. Like,
Yeah.
what was your mental health situation like? Speak on that.
At first it was like, all right, I know I got a little water. I got a war I gotta go through, a couple battles and shit. I said, God talked to me in the cell and told me, man, listen, you're gonna be uncomfortable for a little while, but I got you. This is gonna save your life. And I just took those words, man, and I held on to them, man. And at one point I was suicidal. I was thinking of suicide. I was thinking of just doing the longest line I could do and try to bust my fucking heart, man. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like at one point I was thinking, I was like, nah, I was just thinking of ways and I said, nah, dog, that means that she'll win. And then when I go to war, I have to win. Always have to win. I'm gonna win. I'm just a winner at everything I do. I might take a L here, but I take a bigger W later. So it's
Gotcha.
fine. You know what I'm saying? So I said, you know what? I'm gonna just have to go through it. And boy, the thing that was killing me was my daughter. She was 6 months old. We started getting that bond. And then she just literally snatched her out of my hands. And that was the last time I seen her when she was 6 months old. She just turned 3. You
Wow.
feel me? So that shit is like it's a hole in my heart. But nigga, if hey man, collateral damage, my nigga. That was
Yeah.
the collateral damage, my nigga. And I
Yeah.
got I got to face that shit. It's on her mother. Her mother did that to her. Her mother made her fatherless. You see what I'm saying? Because she got a restraining order on me from Kentucky, so I can't from where she's at, getting patched back together and recovering in Kentucky with her moms and dad, and she fucking gets a restraining order on me from over there.
Yeah.
The day I won trial, and I come home and there's a fucking sheriff there talking about, oh, you got a restraining order from Kentucky, and so now I can't see my daughter. Now I can't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got women out here that are so evil, and they just and she played a good one. You know what I'm saying? She played a real good one. She came in a part of my life at a time where I was at my midlife crisis, and I was like, shit, man, I need to settle on
Settle
down. You know
down.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Need to get me something that's and she was, she was a perfect candidate. She was 23 years old at the time. She had a master's in criminology. Wonder why, you know what I'm saying? How she worked and shit
Yeah.
like that.
Definitely.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I just got to give all the praises due to God, man. He kept my mental health, you know what I mean, intact. There was dark times, but I called on him and he came through, man. And I promised him if he do, I'm telling the world. I don't give a fuck, because there was no way. There was no way I was beating this, bro. You gotta understand, bro. These crackers, bro, be like, yo, this hoe said this, dog. Listen, this is how fabricated and how outlandish any bitch could be in court, and they going for it, bro. They could say a dinosaur pulled up a T-Rex,
and
and they
gonna
gonna be
go
like,
with it.
yeah, and what was the description? This is how this system goes. This bitch goes, I text her on a co-parenting app. She told me to download that records everything. I text her, say, yo, I say, you gotta stop lying. Stop lying. God is watching you and God is gonna handle you. There's an animal shelter artist, which is my brother, named Trap God Lito, right?
Yeah.
His Instagram is trap_GAWD_LITO, Lito, right? She said, the God he said that's gonna handle me and that is watching me is Trap God Lito on Instagram, because he calls him God and that's his hitman. I can't
That's
make shit up.
crazy.
This is what she said on it's in the freaking transcripts, bro. You can, I can't make it up.
Dang.
And they like, yeah, he calls him God, hitman. And I spent about 5 months fighting that shit. You see what I'm saying? So that, you know, that's why it took so long, my nigga. She just kept on making up shit. And, you know, but, you know, the energy you put out, my nigga, has to come back, bro.
Definitely.
It has to come back. So, you know, whatever that happens to be, in whatever form that is, you know, you got to see what it is and be like, damn, dog, I'm doing wrong. Let me stop. But some people just can't. They live a delusion in their mind, my nigga, and it's sick. It's sick, bro. You know, but I have to deal with this shit for the next 18 years. You know, but
Yeah.
how do you co-parent with something like that, though? How do you co-parent with something that you know only strictly wants to see you in jail and wants to make up anything to send you to jail 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? How do you co-parent with something like that?
Bro, I don't
Not
know
worrying
how.
about not worrying
It's
about
definitely gonna be it's definitely gonna be tough, man.
you know that it's gonna
It's
be a
gonna be tough.
fabricated essay
Yeah,
charge, bro.
yeah. So
It's there's
but you did
for
everything
what?
you were supposed to do. You did everything you were supposed to do, keeping that paperwork, any text message you had the copy of it, because obviously you see she gonna fabricate. Nah, man, go to them text messages. I said the Lord, I said God, I ain't say
God
this person, I ain't
and
say that person.
Yeah.
She making up these rumors. Ain't nothing in there said none of that. So
none of that, dog.
none of that.
Yeah,
So
you
I had
stood
to
on
fight
10.
that for 5 months and prove I don't call my brother God.
yeah,
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
brought him into the courtroom and
Yeah.
had to test him. Nobody calls me God. What are you
yeah,
talking about, bro?
yeah,
Yeah.
Like, please, man, damn.
yeah. That's
But
crazy.
see, most niggas lay down though, bro. You stood on 10. So at the end of the day,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
had to,
saying?
dog.
You know what I'm saying? You definitely were resilient in that factor. Like, bro, you ain't just finna take and accept anything, bro.
Yeah,
Like, we not doing
Nah.
that. I'm finna fight for me. I'm finna fight for my freedom. I'm finna fight for my baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, I'm not finna leave my baby fatherless. Like, that's not happening. I'm not
Nope.
on that. So I commend you for fighting, bro. Definitely commend you for fighting.
and especially they already looking at us, and it's already set up for us to lose regardless. So
Yeah.
they looking at it like, all right, no matter what come with it, we could put him up under the system. We could put him up under the cell. But for you to keep going, most niggas would have probably,
Lay it
man,
down.
fuck it, man. They probably going. They think what they think about a nigga anyway. So go ahead and just do it to me. I know a nigga gonna do it to me, but you ain't no goofy, bro.
They started at 15 years. I was like, what?
Hell no.
I said,
Nah, we
yo.
ain't. Yeah.
And
Nah.
then when I kept fighting and then it was like 38 months, I was like, suck 38 cots, bitch.
Yeah,
Straight up.
for
Fuck
real.
no. You know what I'm
real.
saying? And then what? Maybe the last month they was like, yo, is he willing to take anything? Like
Yeah.
Hell no.
anger management?
We ain't on that.
Fuck yo, let's go. Now I know you
no.
pussy. Let's go to trial.
Yeah.
Let's hurry up.
Hell no.
Let's
Yeah.
go, cause I'm finna.
Get
I'm
up in
finna
there,
do
Hell
out of
man.
no.
there.
Definitely.
Can't
It
wait.
ain't going for
Definitely. Yeah.
Can't wait.
You,
Well,
you,
she thought I was green in the system or something like
Yeah,
that. What's
hell
wrong with
no.
you, bitch? I've been fighting these crackers, bro, forever,
Hell
bro.
no,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Let's go,
Yeah.
let's go, bro. Like I'm
Yeah.
on that, bro. But you know, by the grace of God, bro, he gave me that strength, bro.
Yeah.
And he sent his angels in there in that courtroom because it was impossible, bro. When the state was like, listen, dog, ain't nothing here, ain't no nothing, ain't we got dismissed. The judge was like, I was like, I almost said what Pac said in that shit. He was like, damn, you supposed to be why you ain't smiling? You supposed to be happy I'm free.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You bitch ass niggas wanted to see me in jail.
Yeah.
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 And I said, turn that frown upside down.
Yeah.
That's
Judge
Yeah,
Deland.
she
crazy.
wanted you
Shout
out
out
of
to
there
Judge
because you
Deland.
high profile, bro. Yo, because of who you were or who you are. I ain't gonna say who you are, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't want to see you. They want to put you up under there and make an example up out of you. Like, yeah, but nah, bro, you stood on
Yup.
10. You stood on
Hell
10 like a
nah,
Florida
bruh.
nigga would. Fuck a big guy
Bruh,
going. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
know what a
see me,
real guy
bruh.
going.
She ain't know a nigga was a warrior like that. And
Yeah.
then it's like, bruh, like the last charge was wild. That was 13 years ago, dog. That's an armed robbery charge on camera. They knew I was cooked then.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, cooked out of there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, sir. You see what I'm saying? And then this time they like, oh nah, we definitely got him this time, bro.
Mhm.
No,
Yeah.
sir. Bruh,
Mhm.
nothing. Ain't going.
Ain't going.
Ain't going. Hell no, ain't
Definitely.
going for it.
Definitely.
Especially if I ain't did it, dog. Like I ain't,
Hell no.
bro. I passed the polygraph test, bro.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm
like,
out of here.
It
hell
wasn't
no.
admissible in court, but cool.
Yeah.
Of course. Of course when you pass it, of course.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Of course when you pass it,
They
of
use that
course.
bitch if you would have failed it though. Boy, these crackers
Damn
dirty, boy.
right.
They should have done the
They'd be like,
game,
what?
boy.
You know they dirty. But in them darkest times, in that dark moment, what did it teach you about yourself though?
That I'm super resilient, boy.
Yeah.
I'm resilient as fuck. Like I could eat shit and swallow spit
Yeah.
and be happy. You feel me? Like it took me back to that. And it's like I always been like that though. You see what I'm saying? I'm the type that like I don't have to have filet mignon every night. I don't have to wear Louis Vuitton and have to have that. That's what bitches have to have
Yeah.
shit. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Am I used to shit? Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if it comes a time where boy you have to, that's it, ain't nothing. You gotta just, can you do it? Of course, bro. It's nothing. You see what I'm saying? So it brought me back to, you know, because it went from I'm eating at Fleming Steakhouse. You know what I'm saying? And the next minute, maybe 5 hours later, I'm in a jail cell. Lost everything. Everything I know, everything I bought, everything I invested in, everything is gone, dog. Gone. Daughter, house, jewelry. Oh, she took the camera too, the nanny cam that saw everything and shit like that.
Wow.
Took that, my stick, my luggage, my Louis luggage, everything in the crib, like everything, bro, everything. You know what I'm saying? And you wake up, dog, and nobody's on your side.
Yeah.
Nobody but like 2 people.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you got no phone. She changed my iCloud password, stole my phone, changed my iCloud password.
That's
No contact.
crazy.
No
That's
contact.
crazy.
That's
No
wild, bro.
Instagram. Deleted my Instagram.
Motherfuckers
Deleted
done
all my
30
emails.
games. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Deleted my YouTube. No way to make no money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying? Like, it
crazy.
was amazing, bro. Amazing. But, you know what I mean? I'm literally starting from scratch. You see what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
But
But I love it. I love it. I know ain't no fuck-ass niggas around me right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
definitely,
saying?
man.
Ain't no
Definitely.
pussy niggas around me right now.
100.
Dog, ain't none of that.
100.
Ain't
Definitely,
none of
man.
that.
You definitely standing on 10, man. What was that? But what was that like? You spoke on the 2 people, you feel me? So your support system was small, but speak on like what the representation of that support was. Like did a nigga like push up on you every other day, you know what I'm saying? The bottle, like try to clear your mind, like what a bit was doing for you and with you to keep your mind like on a straight and narrow, man.
Man, I gotta give a shout out to motherfucking Trap God Lido.
Shout
Shout
out, boy.
out
Smoked
Lido.
out Lazy, fucking smoked out lazy, kick
Shout out.
runner.
Yep.
My nigga Jay Black.
Shout out to them boys.
You know what I'm
Sure.
saying? Yeah, boy, them boys, you know what I'm saying? My mama, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out
Shout
Mama
out
Dukes.
Mom Dukes, boy.
Yeah.
For sure, dog. Like,
Girl,
yeah,
gotta
that was
shout out
it.
old
That
girl.
was it right there, man. That was the you know what I mean? Like, niggas was, I was good. I was good knowing I was, you know what I'm saying? I was on my shit. I was on my dick. My niggas still just, hey, man,
Yeah.
get your mind right. Get your mind right here. Like, I ain't want for nothing. I ain't even gonna hold you, dog. I ain't need no smoke, no nothing. I was guap. You know what I'm saying? The
Straight
whole
up.
time.
Straight up.
So niggas definitely kept my head bad, and you know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, bet, fuck, man. But that
Real
shit,
ones. Real
yeah,
ones.
the real, you can't, boy. And then, and then you need somebody to vent to and shit like that.
Yeah.
And just feel your pain and shit like that. And then especially when she started getting him involved and calling police on
Yeah.
Lito, on
Yeah.
Trap God Lito and shit like that. So now I ain't even mean for him to get involved. Now
Yeah.
he's involved because this bitch is a funky mutt. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So she just calling police on nigga, just doing the most, bro. This is
Yeah.
all she does, dog. It's literally police games, bro. She
Yeah.
just called police on the other day when she heard on one of the podcasts. I was doing a podcast. She saw another podcast that I was on that I said that I when they asked about my mental health, and I was like, yeah, shit, I had thoughts of suicide. The fuck?
Yeah, she trying to get you
You know what I'm saying?
Baker.
Said she called the Pembroke Pines police. They called and was like, "This is Officer so and so making a call on regards to Oasia. That's her name." She was like, "Oasia says she was concerned about your mental. She just
Trying to
saw a
get you Baker ass.
podcast, and I just saw. She sent it to me, and I saw the podcast, and I do not interpret the same thing as she does. I believe you're okay. I'm just calling for formalities at this point."
Wow.
But what is
I'm
that?
like, and
Like,
I read you know how the voice message
Yeah.
turns into
The text.
the
Yeah.
text.
Yeah.
So I read it on camera. I said, "Look, I can't make this up."
yeah, that's wild.
Bitch phone, and then Lito phone start going off. It's the police.
What?
She gave the number to the police.
That's
Bro, the bitch, bro, bad, bro, bad,
Yeah.
bro, sick, bro.
Yeah.
My
Man.
nigga.
with
10,
that
bro.
situation. I know you mentioned you ain't see your daughter since she was 6 months, but so by her putting a restraint on you, you can't go back to court to try to get the full rights of your child, or how does that work? Like, or is it like chalking it up as a loss? And I know you won't want to do that. Like, that's baby
Nah, so
girls
so so what I'm doing right now, because I figured like this. Since I was in the position where I was taking care of the family, you see what I'm saying? At this point, she put me in a position where I'm not able to do that at this point. And I'm gonna keep that like that until I can get myself together.
for
You see what
sure.
I'm saying?
For sure.
Like this has only been what, about 8-9 months, maybe 7-8 months. I beat it in what, May? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
About to be a year. So I'm giving myself a year to get back, you know what I
For
mean,
sure.
on
Right.
my
Right.
shit, and then go ahead on and go get her back. You
For
know what I'm
sure.
Yeah.
That.
For sure.
For sure.
For
That.
sure.
try to get this restraining
Sure.
order took off. Just try to get her to get the courts to hold her accountable for what
Definitely.
she did, and you
Accountability.
know what I mean. And then
Yeah.
we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Facts.
For
She's
sure.
not
For
gonna get
sure.
away with
That.
it or nothing like
For
that.
sure.
Nah,
For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. We
you
ain't doing
got
that.
you got a
Yeah.
ton of I got a ton of evidence that
For
you are
sure.
a fucking weirdo.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Like, you know what I'm saying? This is court shit.
For
You're
sure.
Definitely, bro.
fucking weird, and you're fucking gonna pay for it legally, bitch.
For
Yeah,
sure.
definitely, bro. Yeah, fight for your baby, bro. Because one thing
Yeah.
about it, man, we don't need to leave no
Yeah.
kids behind, and these kids need to grow up with their dad, bro. You feel me?
I'm my
Like,
little
you know what I'm
girl,
saying?
man.
And these babies need their daddy, so you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
God
For
don't like
sure.
ugly,
That.
fam.
And then
God
her,
don't like ugly.
not to cut you off, but her grandfather let her. Well, yeah, her grandfather, right? That's my daughter's mother's father.
Yeah.
Let his daughter, which is her mother, strip
Yeah.
instead of with a master's degree. So
Yeah.
what the fuck kind of household is that, though? Now you
Yeah.
have my daughter, you gonna let my daughter strip too, huh?
Yeah.
With a
That's
That's
PhD,
crazy.
crazy.
probably. Like, what
Yeah.
you on, nigga?
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
You see what
That's
I'm
crazy.
saying? So it's like, my nigga, dog, that I'm good on that shit, dog. I'm
Yeah.
trusting. I'm finna do the right thing and go about it legally.
Of course.
and I'm bringing that war to them legally. They ain't never seen no shit like this before, and you can't fight it.
Yeah,
You can't fight it because
it's
it's
a
all on
process.
paper.
Yeah,
All on paper.
Yeah.
So they you on their ass for sure. Definitely.
Yep.
For sure that.
Right now, man, just with people in your life, or I ain't gonna say people in your life because the people in your life right now is solid already. You feel me? But embarking on new journeys, meeting new people. You know what I'm saying? Possibly even in your little woo or whatever the case may be. How do you navigate trust now after everything that you've been through?
I don't do it no more, man. Like I mean, I do, but I use my discernment now. My discernment is at peak right now. You know what I mean? So I'll use my discernment, and if I'm wrong about the person, hey, you know what I mean? If they are a piece of shit, like I'm dealing with somebody right now that was just thinking about before we got on this. It was a business deal I had going on with somebody recently, and people told me the nigga's a liar. He's a piece of shit. That nigga's cap. But what I did was like, you know what? He's talking a good one. Let him play himself. So what I do is I can act real good, dog. I can become who you think I am for you to fucking work your little shitty, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
game and shit. So I'll get involved. Yeah. So let me see how far this gonna go.
Yeah.
Let me see how far this is gonna go. And I just watch it and watch it and watch it. And then when it don't go nowhere, and I'll be like, and then like I was just about to, probably when I get off of this, I'm gonna text them. I'm gonna be like, damn, they was right about you.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
And
That's
that's
it.
it. I don't
That's
have
all
to
that
be
need to
like,
be said.
you fuck nigga, because
Yeah.
this and that. Because check it, if the shit would have went, if it would have went good, then everybody would have been happy. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now, as far as trust, nah, I can't, dog. Especially something that bleeds for 7 days and don't die, my brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Baby,
Fuck them
Playboy,
shits.
you ain't playing with
Them
a bit
shits
of
is
it,
only good
man.
for one thing. That thing.
Lauryn Hill on a bit, straight up, man. You got to go in the morning. I don't know what they got going.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's get into some music, man. Let's talk about your careers for a little
Definitely,
bit,
man.
man.
Let's celebrate
Man,
Gunplay now, man. My
definitely
dog done made
let's
it through all the
celebrate,
bullshit,
man.
you feel me? He's standing on
Definitely.
10. Y'all ain't gonna hold my dog down. Now let's celebrate my dog, because my dog is definitely one of them ones with this music.
Definitely on them one.
Yeah, March
Definitely.
6th, man. I just uploaded the single to the album, man. I got an EP coming out, but I just uploaded the single. March 6th. It's coming out, man. It's called Phases, and it's about everything that happened. You know
For sure.
what I mean?
For sure.
It's about everything that happened. It's like another Bible on the dash. You know?
Oh my
know it's gonna be
God.
crushing it.
Bible on the dashes, for real.
Yes.
Definitely gonna be crushing.
So
Yeah,
let's jump right into it. We're gonna, obviously start at the beginning a little bit. So when did you know rapping was gonna be for you?
Oh shit. The first time I heard that shit, bro. Like I was in New York at the time, and just listening to like my cousins and shit, they'll be playing, you know what I mean, Eric B and Rakim and EPMD and just a bunch of shit. And I just was like, damn, like this is dope. This is dope. And it's like I'm at that age where you start to rebel and shit like that. So it was kind of like, yeah, this shit y'all ain't on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all don't know nothing about this. This is ours.
Yeah.
Excuse me, this is ours, dog.
Yeah.
Y'all like when they came out with the song "Parents Just Won't Understand" and shit like that back in the day, and it was like, yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't get it. This is ours. You know what I mean? Hip hop, man. This is, But I just fell in love with it, man. And I said, later on in life, I said about 15 years old, I said, yeah, I want to take this serious. You know what I'm saying? I'm a really do this shit, dog.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And that's when I'm boss, and everything was history.
For sure,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
So you transitioned from New York to the Miami area at what point? What point was that?
10 years old.
10 years old, right? So
I was 10. I came down here at 10.
So who were some of those musical influences down here, you know, this way in Florida, like that you was looking at when you got here up on your way to 15, that you said, you know what, man, like, you know, I fuck with this, like I fuck with this sound, like I like this, like.
At first, I didn't. You gotta understand, I came from the mecca of hip
Yeah,
hop.
yeah.
I
That's why I
come
wanted to
from
ask this,
where
because that's a
it
hard
was
transition. You know what I'm saying?
New York
Coming from,
was the
yeah,
shit
yeah,
in the music industry. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
yeah,
All the stars was coming from New York. So I was sick. I was homesick. And then I just heard all of this booty shaking music. And I'm like,
everyone heard
how,
that loop.
bro? How am I gonna do this? But then once you get into the culture of the music,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then you go to the parties and you see, and then you like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
I get it. Thing, man, is you just won't understand. You have to be here. You have to grow up in it. You have to, then you understand. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Then my influences started being JT Money and Trick
Yeah.
Daddy, Poison Clan. You know what I'm saying? You know, Uncle Lou, Uncle Al, and you
Uncle
know what I mean?
Al,
All
yeah,
that. Just, yeah, dog.
man.
Fucking
That's
Polo Dynasty. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
yeah.
go back. You know what I'm saying? For
yeah,
Going way
sure,
back with
dog.
it.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
So
man.
how did Triple C's come together?
Ross wanted to do at the time, Teflon Don, he wanted to start a group, you know, Carol City Cartel.
Yeah.
And you know, he wanted some real spitters, you know what I'm saying? Some real rappers. And we met this dude, he met this dude named Torch, I
Yeah.
guess in the mall, because Ross had a 1500 Ram with he had like a bed on the back, like the bed cover, but he had like a Teflon Don, his name, and it was like, and his phone number there. You know what I'm saying? And I guess somebody would hit, and he was like, "Yo, I rap, son." He was from New York, nigga named Torch.
Yeah,
He was like, "All right, word." So we met up with him, and he was like, "Yo, I'm finna meet up with this nigga named Torch, man. Tell me what you think of him." And I'm like, "All right." And I was 18 at the time, and we met Torch, and he was rapping, and I was like, "That nigga ain't like this shit. Ain't no way that nigga wrote that shit. That sound like BB Eagle or some shit.
yeah,
Nah, dog. There's no way, dog. This nigga, dog." And then I'm like, then we in the studio with him, and he's still rapping that shit, and I'm like, it is no. When I tell you this nigga Torch, bro, he stole a show at one in the beginning stages, like when we did like a EP, like 6 songs, and everybody, you know, we was rapping and Ross did his thing, I did my thing, but the nigga Torch was so nice on that mic. Everybody would rap that nigga part when he on,
yeah.
because it was just so dope, and it was just
Yeah.
like,
People going crazy.
he
Yeah,
was going crazy, bro.
yeah,
He was
yeah.
going crazy. I ain't gonna lie, dog. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Torch, man.
Shout out
And
that
it's still
boy.
nights to this day, dog. I wish he would fucking rap again, but whatever.
Yeah,
For
Um,
sure.
fucking, and then you know, and then I met Breed through Jamal. Shout out to Booty.
mm,
Then he fucking did a couple records with him. The first night I met him, I met Breed, and I was like, "How old is you, man?" He was like, he was 18 at the time. I was like 20 something, but he rapped like he was an OG, and I'm like, "Dog, bro, I don't know how." You know what I'm saying? And I started working with him, and then Ross caught whiff of him, and then made him triple C's, man, and then we did the
Yeah.
album. Yeah.
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 That's pressure. That's pressure, dog. But to speak on Ross, bro. Obviously, you know Ross is that guy, man. You know what I'm saying? But you and his relationship early on, like, what was that grind like when y'all boys is like, you know what I'm saying? Because obviously it's one thing to rap, right? Because hell, even I rap. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't nothing like a Gunplay, but I definitely try to do my little ones and twos. You feel me? But it's another thing to actually, you know, get that breakthrough locally and start to make money from it. You know what I'm saying? And start to get, you know, paid for your talent. So what was that grind like? Those smaller shows, man, on up. Like how was that coming up?
Shit, we was doing shit for, you know what I mean, for free, for real, dog. Like,
Yeah,
you would just want to get on the mic and perform. You know what I'm saying? We weren't getting no real paper. The first show we did get paid for was $250, and it was out there in Fort Myers.
Shout out to the city, man. We paid y'all boy first, man. Y'all heard it here
The
first, man.
show.
Shout out to the city, man.
That was our first paid show, $250. Came out there.
Yeah.
And that's when we flipped the truck.
Yeah.
Shout out, rest in peace, Peanut, man. He's like, man, we like, bro, you driving back. He like, dog, I can't, bro. I'm tired. He like, nah, you doing it. And then he was like, nigga, you ain't perform, nigga. We perform.
Straight up.
Doing?
Your ass drive.
Nigga throw, and I still know, dog, he driving. And then Ashley Ross had her head on my shoulder like this. And I was like dozing off like this. Ross was in the front seat, and then he was asleep. I'm asleep, and then all you start hearing is brrr, brrr. I'm like, yo, nut. And I grabbed him, Peanut, wake up. That nigga would not wake up, dog. And out of all of this stretch of fucking road is a car with a nigga sleep in it, bro. All tucked off in the dark. And all I see is the ass end of a car out the black fucking dark.
Y'all was on the alley?
Hit, huh?
Y'all was on the alley?
Yeah, dog. Hit the fucking car, bam, flip like the movie, like blue, like that type of shit. Nigga flipped and fell into the fucking middle of the median and shit.
Damn.
And fucking nigga, the shit was flat. I got a black eye. This bitch head hit my eye, dog. My like instantly, nigga, like this.
Yeah, shit just going bad. Yeah,
and all I hear is
got you looking like Martin from when we fucked Tommy Hearns.
I'm like, shit, this shit finna blow up, bitch. Look, I see this nigga fat boy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ran away from that bitch. It did sound like it was finna blow,
That
bro.
bill was finna blow.
Yeah. But I came back. I said, I gotta get my dog, bro.
Gotta get that.
Come on,
definitely, man.
If it don't blow, we going together, then. Fuck it.
That had to be a Ricochet night, but y'all, we must have booked y'all at the Ricochet. It was a club down here called Ricochet. We know when we leave Ricochet, bitch, that's when shit gonna go down. So, bitch, y'all definitely had to leave Ricochet.
Is it like is it look like it's in a strip mall parking lot?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah, that bitch was Kmart, bitch. I know where y'all was at, bitch, y'all. Yeah. Shit, I might get that motherfucker. Shit. That's impressive, bro. Definitely, dog. Definitely.
What was that show that you knew? All right, yeah, man, we finna take this shit to the next level.
When we got that beat, man, that hustling beat.
Yeah.
That's when I knew, dog.
That bit was so hard.
I was like, boy.
Yeah.
I was riding around with the beat. I was just riding around with the beat. I ain't gonna lie, I was riding around with the beat, and I'll pull up the niggas and shit, smoking out, and I'll just play the beat. Just had the beat playing.
Yeah.
Niggas would be like, the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Like,
shit, pressure.
Yeah.
I'm about to go. Shit go.
I'll be riding around with the beat, bro, for like 2 weeks, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, just so I could come up with some ideas too. Just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we knew this is the one.
Yeah.
So you're like, boy, fuck with it. See if you know, and then man, that nigga said, boy, I did it, boy. I said, what? I said, yeah. That nigga said, yeah. He played that bitch. I said, yeah, boy. Who the fuck you think you fucking on? I said, yeah, we out.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
This shit to
all
the
you
moon.
hoes. I remember all you hoes. I ain't want to give a nigga no sack. Remember, bitch.
This shit go to the moon.
I did just that. Ran through the city. Yup. You get around. You get around. Come on.
Totally right. I remember everything.
Straight up, bro. That's what's up, dog. Hell yeah, man. So I mean, even from that point on, y'all boys definitely was stepping on the gas, bro. It was like y'all did that shit, and even from Fort Myers, like, you know what I'm saying, just seeing that movement down there, what y'all was doing, bro. That shit was humongous, man.
Bro. The boy was going crazy at the crib, my boy. Them boys
y'all boys was definitely doing y'all shit for sure. So like, but speak on that, you know, kind of in the transition of kind of like being, you know what I'm saying, a group member versus, okay, now I'm ready for, you know what I'm saying, my shit. I'm ready to, you know what I'm saying, jump out here with this Bible on the dash with this real shit. Like, speak on that transition on and the weight process, and also your inspiration to do that.
You know, I always wanted to be a solo artist. You know what I mean? I always wanted to be a group too. You know what I mean? So it came a point where I was like, yeah, it's time. It's time for me to start doing my own thing and making my own way.
Yeah.
Just naturally being a man and wanting your own, you know what I mean? So we got on about '06. So by '08, because we was touring so much, I didn't really have time to really rap and go in the studio and shit like that. We was in airports all day, every day, 20 something days out the month. You know what I mean? For years. So there wasn't no real time to put nothing together by '08. By '08 though, you know what I mean? I started doing my thing and putting out mixtapes. My first one was called Sniffer Hill, you know what I mean? Because that's what I was on back then. Then I got, a couple other mixtapes and I just started making a name for myself. And then I got the record with Waka Flocka rolling. And I never got a budget for that. So whatever. And the song started dying down and my money started slowing up and it was just, I couldn't get how can I say it? I just couldn't get a budget. I couldn't get what I needed to make it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? Just couldn't make it happen, dog.
Yeah.
Then my money started slowing up and then I had to get back in the streets and I didn't know the streets was police like this.
Damn, so police.
Nigga played with me about some paper and then I slapped him in the with the fire and then had to go on the run and then took his chain because he played and then had to go on the run and then released Bible on the dash
Yeah.
and still ain't get no budget. No, I finally did get a budget. I had to well, shout out to Yvette, you know what I'm saying, and Steve Bartles at Def Jam for making that happen. Finally got a budget, but now I'm on the run.
Yeah.
So it's like whatever, bro. Whatever. So beat that, and then I just kind of like fell back, man. I just lost respect for people, and I lost love for the game. I just was like, this shit. Niggas call police, the streets dead. Like, what the fuck? I don't know what's going on. Took about 3 years for me to get myself together, and I released my first album finally with Living Legend.
Yeah, that bit was pressed.
August 2015.
Yeah, that bit was hard.
Yeah, dog.
And it's crazy, bro, that you speak about that because like niggas on the outside looking in, niggas won't even realize that you're going through all that shit because you putting out hella tracks, you putting out music that niggas fucking with. So like you saying that fucking Bible on the Dash, then you got Banana Clips with Wayne, you got, cartoon cereal with Kendrick. So niggas ain't even, we just seeing all this music and like, damn, this nigga is really on fire. But to hear you saying that, but I was like really going through that shit. Like it's crazy. Speak on that mindset. Like, how can you be this one of up and coming artists? Or again, I feel like you definitely one of the biggest out of the city, but being the biggest out of the city, but still getting caught up in that life. Like how you keep falling down that same path while you doing this music.
It's like when I'm like my back against the wall for real, like that's when I make my best music, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like when I was on the run, that's when I did all of those. I did the Kendrick record, I did the ASAP Rocky record.
Yeah, the ASAP Rocky.
I did so much shit and
Records with the
videos,
gang,
shit like that.
Like you definitely up.
I was just like, you know what? Fuck it, dog. Like, this is my last, you know what I mean? Who knows what this case you know what I mean? What this shit gonna do. Yeah. Let me just try to work as much as I can and just take my mind off of it. And it was working. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, I had that fire on my feet and I had to, you know what I mean? I had to really fucking move around and make it happen and shit like that on the music tip. And it's like, once that shit was over with and I ain't had that pressure on me, I didn't I didn't run with it. My mind was fucked up. Like, I'm tripping, bro. I'm like, yo, what is this, dog? Like, I don't get it. And then it was a new style of music coming out, and I just couldn't. I didn't even want to do this shit no more for a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
after a while, you got to gain
Get
the
back
love.
into it. Yeah.
get back into it. Cause, bro, you was spitting, bro. It wasn't like you was on no
Ain't gonna
Rudy Poo
lie.
on these beats, fam. You was definitely doing your thing.
Holding
Like, even
on.
that shit you was on with Kendrick, like, bro, you snapped, bro. Like, you was really, like, snapping. So it wasn't a situation where, you know what I mean, the talent was making you feel. It just, what you was going through in the moment made you feel like that. You feel me? But so you
Yeah.
just had to stand up and, you know what I'm saying, overcome it and overdo it. But you definitely was doing your thing. So, but with that being said, like, how did that feel to, like, okay, you doing your thing, got into your music, you feel me? Music popping, you one of the ones out the city, okay, and then now reality TV come in, you feel me? Now you finna indulge in, you know what I'm saying, loving hip hop Miami. Take me through that, like, how did you get the opportunity and were you kind of hesitant about it, or like what was that going for?
Yeah.
Yeah, at first I was like, yeah, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody say that's like the rapper graveyard or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, if you listen to people, you'll be in a po house, bro. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So I was like, when they said it was a Miami franchise, I'm like, oh no,
Gotta do it.
Got to.
I'm doing it. Get the fuck out of here. I'm doing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
What
Gotta do that.
you know what I'm saying? And that was dope. We had to shoot a pilot. It took about almost like a year and change, almost 2 years before we actually started shooting. They was doing a lot of casting, and people were getting knocked off left and right, and I'm like, we still here? I'm like, okay, I might have made that motherfucker. And then at the end, it was like, all right, this is the cast, and then we made it, and I was like, okay, then bet. And
Sure.
we started shooting this shit, and it's dope. They pay real good too, man.
Yeah.
That's why I say shoot.
Definitely.
For
It
people
was
to
some
be
real
telling
money,
you,
man.
for people to be telling you not to do it, but you see everybody keep coming back on their show.
Yeah,
Ray J,
that's
all these
money,
people, they gotta
real
get some
paper,
money.
bro. You make a
Yeah.
living off of that shit, bro.
Yeah, they
you
had
gotta
with
get
Hayden.
some money.
They had with Hayden. That's all that was.
Let's go back a little bit. But how did a cartoon and serial feature come about?
That's when I was on the run, and I was at my dog G to K crib in New York, and he got a call from Top Dog, and he said Kendrick wanted to speak to me. I didn't know who Kendrick Lamar was at the time. I don't know how big he was and nothing like that, because I wasn't even
into the shit.
on that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even on that. He got on the phone with me and he told me, he was like, yo, man, I fuck with your music, from Yams and and Bible and all of that. And all he was like, man, your cadence, your delivery, like, yo, I fuck with your shit, like super tough. I'm a fan, bro. And I'm like, all right, bet. I'm not knowing who this nigga is though.
Yeah.
Like, all right, bet. That's a bet. He was like, man, I got this record called Cartoons and Cereal. I want to send you, man. I was like, I bet. And then I said, yeah, done deal. I'll do it when I get back to Atlanta. So he was like, yo, do the record, bro. Trust me. When I say Gunplay, do this record, bro, I'm talking about go crazy, bro. Do the record. Don't have him waiting either, bro. I said, all right, bro.
Yeah.
And then I get back to Atlanta. And I go in the studio, I record it, and then I send it back. And then next thing you know, dog, my Twitter at the time went crazy. Like,
Bro, that shit was fire.
like 2 weeks later, it was like, oh, and it was like, first time I heard Kendrick get bodied on his own shit. I'm like,
bro,
Man.
you went, bro.
Nigga, dog,
You
I
went.
see that I'm bodying, that you saying I'm bodying, and then I look maybe another week or two later, dog, they crown him the king of what, LA or
The
something?
West Side, not just LA, the
Yeah.
West Side, nigga, the whole
Yeah.
West
West
Coast.
what?
Yeah.
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 Fucking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro,
You
who
was
is
on his
this
ass.
shit, bro?
Yeah. Yeah.
When I first heard his name, the first thing came to my mind was a basketball player.
That shit crazy. Yeah.
Second
Yeah.
second thing came in my mind was an R&B singer.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
If
Yeah.
I'm lying, my mama's a white horse.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
swear to
Yeah.
God, I'm like, dog, I'm like, whatever. Okay, cool, I'll do it. But then first thing came into my mind, Kendrick Lamar. I was like, sound like a basketball player.
Yeah.
I don't know, Lamar Odom, Lamar. I don't know. They all look like
yeah. Bro, like, let me just get this shit. Let me just go ahead and kill this shit right
let me
quick,
just
man.
not
Yeah,
even give
yeah,
them that shit. Something. So I'm like, you want that pain? I give you that.
yeah,
Bro,
Right
bro.
and
now,
for
dog.
you to be on that song, bro, and you see how he coming on that song, and everybody like don't really understand Kendrick Lamar like that, but for you to get on that song and do what you did to that song, nigga, I was like the happiest. So I'm like, bro, niggas try to say niggas in Miami or niggas from Florida can't really compete with these niggas. Did you see what Gunplay did to this nigga? And it's
Yeah.
like, did you see how he carried? Not even I don't want to say he carried his own, but just like he can hold his own with the best of them, bro.
Definitely.
So he definitely did that, bro.
Yeah.
Same thing with the banana clips with Wayne. Like you went stupid on that song, bro. Like
bro.
how did that come about?
Man, damn, I forgot how that even came about, bro. Through Mac, man. Through Mac Main. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a record. Yeah, dog. I had a record and he was like, man, whatever you got, man, send it through. And I sent them that and they did it. I was like, shit.
Man, that shit.
Nigga,
Y'all boy
Wayne
went
done got on
stupid.
what? And then
Banana clip.
he hit
Bro,
me
that
again
man was slide.
about beat the shit. He was like,
Yeah.
yo, I'll get you on this. I'm like, oh, shit, bro,
Shit,
what?
Wayne want me. What?
Fuck
Let me
with
show a
Wayne,
nigga.
bro. Then
Let
I
me
went
show a
out there,
nigga.
I seen him after he had a video shoot or something like that. I chopped it up with him real quick, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I at the time, like I was type of nigga, dog. Like I ain't like how I was now when I could just
Yeah.
kick it and be just cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I was
Yeah.
on some like, you know how Miami niggas
Your head was on the
the way
swivel.
we are, bro. We don't really be on like, hey,
Yeah.
what's up? Be
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
You ain't
cool
friendly.
with a
Yeah.
nigga
Yeah,
and
you ain't
shit.
friendly.
Ain't
We
no
Yeah.
ain't
friendly
on that.
shit.
Yeah.
We'll see Jesus and Jay-Z walking by and be like,
And
yo, there
yeah.
they go right
Might
there.
Yeah.
size them
Minister,
niggas. You
go
feel
over
me?
Right.
there.
What a big guy,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Goofy ass nigga, so
Yeah.
I
Like
fit the beat.
yeah.
Hey man, hey,
Yeah, nah, let a bit come on
tag
to us.
along ass
Yeah.
nigga. Nah, dog.
Yeah.
Let a bit say
But that,
something to us. Hell no.
yeah,
Yeah.
dog. You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying? But
Definitely.
I think that really hindered in some cases because I could have did, some records with other people and just
Yeah.
because maybe they like people tell me like they were like, yo, niggas be kind of like intimidated to like they don't know what, you know what I'm saying? What you own, dog. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm
Yeah.
like, you unpredictable. I'm like, dog, I'm not unpredictable, dog. It's people that play with me, dog.
Mm-hmm.
If you play with me, of course I'm finna snap. I'm finna go crazy, dog. Just don't
100.
play. I mean, that's just now I can control my emotions now. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I'm in total self-control now. So it's like you know what I mean? Now is the time where I think if I had this mentality back then, I think I would have got away way much further.
Yeah,
Definitely.
you would
Definitely.
definitely been up there because you can hold your own, man.
Definitely
Because
where you on these
even
tracks.
with even with the double XL for
Yeah.
the what they used to have
The art
Freshman.
not rookie of the year, the
freshman.
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 Yeah, I was
Yeah,
on the
freshman.
freshman shit with Kendrick
Yeah. Yep,
and
you
Travis
was.
Scott, and we
Yeah.
did a photo shoot.
Yeah.
I was chopping it up with Travis Scott and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think I had his number and everything, dog. And it's just like, damn.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Yeah.
just not that type of it. Hey, what's up, bro?
Yeah, of course, of course.
Gunplay. Where y'all at? What you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You wasn't
I just
industry,
couldn't
bro.
do it,
You
dog.
wasn't no industry
I
nigga.
I didn't have no
Yeah.
real manager right
You know what I'm
then to do
saying?
that for me and all of that. So it was just like, I
Yeah.
don't know, dog.
What would you say right now? You know what I'm saying? With all you've been through, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? You've been through the motions, you feel me? With your musical career, you was definitely had your highs and lows, you know what I'm saying? Your mindset was a little different now. How are you approaching this run differently? You know what I'm saying? What's different about right now?
What's different about right now is I feel like I'm starting over, like fresh, but I got all the knowledge of somebody that's been here already. You see what I'm saying? So it's just a fresh start, you know. And this time I'm gonna invest more in myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing an aggressive reinvestment in myself, actually, at this point.
So
That's what I'm really doing different. You know,
absolutely.
from merch to you know what I mean, like production, like everything. I'm gonna spend my money on me this time, you know, instead of trying to start a fucking family with a fucking weird bitch.
Yeah, I feel it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yep. I appreciate that. Yeah,
Yeah, for
for
sure
sure.
that. For
Sure,
sure.
dog. And I appreciate the support, bro. You know what I mean? That's why I'm glad I never really was that nigga to get a little paper and be weird on the streets. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like turn your back.
Yeah.
definitely.
You know, I was never that nigga, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like you always gonna need, you know what I mean, your core foundation, man. If anything happens to you, bro, like you always have your core foundation, dog, that you always have to feed. You know what I'm saying? And they're always gonna support you. And you know what I mean? You know, and I apologize for my core fan base for not being as consistent as I should be. So now, you know, after this case, man, I realized that, you know, I wasn't consistent as I could have been. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna do that now. It's never too late. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna get into acting and other things too. So
For
Yeah.
sure.
it's a full court press at this point, man. It's gonna
100.
be a
Definitely.
consistent full court press.
Definitely.
You spoke on earlier, you know, obviously when you was coming up, you didn't really, you know, want to, I don't want to say be a groupie to some of these other artists and stuff, but is there anybody that you want to work with now moving forward? Is there anybody on your list yet?
Man, I'll tag Yak.
Yeah.
I was
Fresh.
just at the studio the other day. I almost caught him, but it was one of those early mornings, so he was passed out for a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Rest, you know what I'm saying? Understandable.
Yeah.
Did a couple records, me, Deslock, Trap God, Lito
Yeah.
was
Shout
in
out
there
Des Lock.
recording, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Trap Dog.
I would really like to get him on
On the
I
track.
really honestly, man, I ain't gonna hold you, bruh. I want to get him on the Bible on a Dash remix. I have a whole new verse to it too, dog.
My God. My
hey, yeah,
God,
bro.
bro.
You hearing the head power play, bro. We
Hey,
need
man.
you to tighten up, fam, and
We
come
need
join this
this.
legend, bro, and get on down through there on this Bible
We
on the
need
dash, bro.
this. They David and Brown need this. Florida need this, man.
Definitely,
Man, for
definitely,
real, bro.
definitely,
Need this.
definitely.
You know, that record never got to see what this full
This full
potential.
potential. I was just gonna
I
say that.
believe we owe it. We
Yes.
owe it that.
Yeah,
You know
bro.
what I'm
Yes.
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cause that's still in rotation, fam. That's definitely still in rotation, bro. That's
And
definitely
the
still.
new generation never heard it.
No.
And it's still that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
Yeah.
a timeless record.
Yeah.
And I thank God for that record. You know what I mean? I thank God that I didn't need anybody on that record.
No.
You see what I'm
nah,
saying? I proved
No.
myself. Like I don't need no. I could do this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Just
yeah,
you know, let me do my thing.
yeah.
But if Yak get on that, man, I'm Yak.
That shit going to the moon, bro.
It's your
Definitely, bro.
boy.
Hey, get
Fuck
at
with
your
him, yeah.
boy,
Yo,
Fuck with him, yeah.
somebody send this to Yak, man, in his DM or something when this shit is done, man.
man.
We
Yeah.
gonna definitely
Your
clip it up and send it.
boy,
We
We gonna
definitely
send
gonna
it,
send this
G.
to Yak,
We
man.
gonna definitely send it, bro.
my nigga, dog.
For sure, for sure. So listen, man, I got some rapid fire questions for you, man. You know what I mean? Just want to
Yeah.
get into this a little bit. We call this quick play, man, here at Power Play, man.
Okay then.
So I'm gonna ask you, you know what I'm saying, a comparison, and you can shoot it, you know what I'm saying, one word answer, or you know, you can just give me a little backstory on it if you want to. You feel me?
Okay.
So I'm gonna start with this, bro. You know what I'm saying? You riding in your car. Who you playing first? Tupac or UGK?
Oh shit.
I'm on your head early. I'm jumping out there off
Pac.
the rip.
It's got to be Pac, bro.
Okay.
Okay.
It's got to be Pac, man. That's
Okay. All right. For entertainment, you in the
next would
city.
be UGK though.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Naturally.
I know both of them. You follow both of them, definitely. So you in the city, you pulling up. You know what I'm saying? For a little entertainment, man. You want to catch you a game. What you going to? You going to a Miami Heat game first, or you would go to a Miami Dolphin game first?
Damn. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I had to go to a Heat game, bro. The Dolphins ain't
Dog be
been.
tapping, they be tapping the nigga shit, bro. They know they be blowing the nigga shit, bro.
Over there.
Yeah, bro.
Play like shit.
Nigga,
I'm gonna have a good time. I'm going to Miami Heat game. I don't know what it is.
I'm going to the Heat game, bro.
At least we might win with
At least
Tyler
we might
Hero.
win,
We
bro.
might win with
Yeah.
Tyler Hero there. But fuck it, Dolphins we got 2 over there. We ain't winning shit. This
Nah,
shit dead.
for real,
That shit
dog.
ugly right now.
That shit is
Definitely.
ugly.
All right. Out of these 2 songs of yours, man, which one you rocking with first? Chain Smoking or Feel It in the Air?
Damn.
I feel like I know what you gonna say, but I'm gonna see.
Damn, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Feel It in the Air or Chain Smoking. See, Chain Smoking was that vibe.
Yeah.
That Feel It in the Air was anger. I would have to in this new gunplay, in this calm gunplay, in this self-controlled and just want to vibe gunplay.
Yeah.
It got to be the Chain Smoking in my
Yeah.
chain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can rock with that. With that.
I was going, but I'm not there no more for the
I
Feel It
feel
in
you.
the Air.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm peaceful now. I'm docile.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I just want to smoke and vibe.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
All right. Let's do it like this. Favorite Miami strip club
Of all times, or that's now?
of all time.
Of all time.
Right?
That you done walk through that bitch and you feel me? Like this the one right here.
Man. Damn, at one point, boy, at one point, damn, but then Coco, I had a run in every single one of those, like, I would go in there and it go,
Yeah. Hey, well,
runs, dog, I'll fuck everything in there and I'll go to another
crazy.
club and I'll fuck everything in there. So, but then,
Go crazy.
then it's like, fuck, you're
Go
killing me, bro.
crazy.
Why, dog? Give
Give me one. Give me one.
Hold
Give me
on. Damn, I'm gonna have to say though, but yeah, I'm gonna have to say the most like I was the most guwap ever at. Damn, it's all of them.
All
I'm
of them.
trying to be
Fuck
like,
I'm taking all
Fuck
of them
it.
then. I'm taking all
Fuck
of them,
it.
dude. Fuck it. We going all
damn,
of them.
dog, that's hard, bro. Dog. I'm just keep it at the old, dog.
At the old.
Okay.
The old.
Okay.
I can't
All right.
front, bro. The old showed me
Yeah.
I had memorable old moments, bro.
Definitely.
Plenty. Yeah.
Definitely, man. Definitely. All right.
I feel safe there. I feel like it's home there. So I would have to say the old.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. For
Yeah.
sure. Favorite Ross album.
Damn.
Whoa.
Favorite Ross album, man.
I was just listening to Black Market.
Black Market tough.
Black Market, dog. Yeah, dog.
Tough.
That
Tough.
Black Market to me.
Tough.
Sorry, bro. That Black Market was him, bro.
Yeah.
That was it all day. I was like, shit.
Oh yeah, Ross is in his
This
bag.
nigga's not human.
Yeah.
He's
Nigga
not
definitely
human,
different.
folks.
All right. This last one, man. Gunplay or Done Low?
The Dawn, nigga. The Dawn.
Damn.
The Dawn daughter, nigga.
Yeah, I had to be the Don Logan, bro, because that's
Yeah,
where
that
I'm
boy
at
was
with
fresh.
it now.
The Dawn daughter, nigga.
I done graduated into Don. See, I always knew Don Logan was gonna emerge. Don Logan is the business side.
Yes.
No nonsense. Gunplay is the
Oh yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I'm gonna turn this bitch off. I'm gonna turn this bitch
definitely
off.
turn that
That
bitch
was
up.
the party, man. He gonna shoot at you.
Yeah.
He gonna slap a bitch.
Yeah.
He gonna,
Yeah.
Don Logan, he got his suit
Don
on.
nigga.
It's tailored. It's fit.
Yeah.
Okay, when he walks, it goes click clack, hard bottoms.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like niggas smell like, whew, you smell that shit after I walk past. Like, damn, man, it smells good. I know, bitch. I know. You know what I'm
That
saying?
Don Logan was pressed.
That's him. Nails is pedicured and manicured, my
Yeah.
nigga. You know what I'm saying? My final, you're gonna know when Don Logan has emerged. When the veneers get put in,
Oh yeah.
then you know he has emerged. And he's not now you don't dat me.
Yeah.
Handshake,
How you
man.
doing, sir?
Yeah.
Two handshakes.
Good. And I mean that.
Yeah.
Two handshakes.
Yeah.
You gotta grip the back and
I
the front,
mean
nigga.
that. I'm talking about like my shit is gonna be strictly. I'm gonna go into morph into a character that I've been working on this whole time. You see what I'm saying? It has to be an emergence of something greater than myself, which is my Don Logan, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be the one signing, cutting the checks. He's gonna be the one that ain't gonna play no games.
Yeah.
Business. I done proved myself. I don't have to explain no more. This is what we doing. You see what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But yeah, Don Logan, dog, I have to go for
Shout
it,
out
dog.
to Don, man.
Shout out to Don, man. Shout out to both of
Shout
the
out to
boys,
Don,
man. Definitely, bro. Definitely, man.
Yes,
You gonna have to
sir.
give me some of them strip club stories when we get on camera too, nigga.
Oh, man, bruh. I'll give you a quick one, real quick one. I just moved back to Miami to shoot for Love and Hip Hop. And I moved back, and the first night I come back, I just drove all the way from Atlanta, and I put my stuff up in the room, and I was still up, and I went to Coco's, and I got in there, and I was hollering at the nigga to do the promoter so I could do a birthday party. And I'm like, I bet. So I'm about to do the birthday party. I'm about to talking to the nigga about the birthday party, and then all of a sudden I hear pop, 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 pop. I take my phone out, nigga. I start filming in a live shootout, nigga. I see niggas on the floor, curled up, hit up, and I'm like, oh shit, boy, nigga. I posted that bitch, bro.
Yeah.
I'm
that bitch was stupid.
Wow, nigga,
yeah, that bitch was crazy.
Like my first night back. And on top of that, when I walked in, they knew, you know, when you usually walk in, they'll play my record. So they playing Roller. And that shit say, my dog said we gonna be rich one day. Lay it down. We'll play a sound. Gunplay.
And that bitch went stupid.
God.
I swear
that is fucking crazy,
son
bro.
and daughters.
Yeah, this
I
nigga
could
went.
not make that up.
Fucking
one of the
crazy.
most memorable, bro.
It was a nigga in there waiting on that
like, yo,
part.
take that shit down, cause we gonna lose money, nigga.
That's crazy.
Straight up, dog.
Crazy.
Straight up, bro.
Before we let you go, man, we got some settings, but I want to get into, like, I got a few more questions. Talk about the creativity of that MMG group, man. You, Wale, me, man. Talk about, like, how y'all came together and the chemistry of y'all being together on them tracks.
I never really met them niggas like that. I came across them once or twice, said what's up, you know what I'm saying? When they got their deal, I wasn't a part of none of that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, I don't want nothing. So I just, you know, that they got on, Ross will probably put a record together and then be like, it was the open verse. But I never really vibed up with them like that before. You know what I'm saying? I seen them in passing. That's about it. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, I ain't gonna lie. They boy, Big Bill had a nigga thinking y'all was chilling. Wale, Gunplay, that meet me. Like, had a nigga thinking y'all was like, you feel me?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's artistically, we don't, got to be in the same room, man.
For sure.
We all there, but I would love to work with them.
For sure.
Of course, I would love to work with a Meek Mill, with a Wale, with a, you know what I'm saying? But
For sure.
One song that I do remember that you was a part, man. We had one of our own from Fort Myers, Frank Lennon. He came down to the studio with y'all boys, man, and did that Throw It in the Sky. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? For us, that was big because it was like, man, like we were like, man, bro, Lennon with them. Like, bro, we thought Lennon was finna sign to y'all boys and shit. We like, man, this shit finna get going, bitch. Finna put the shit on the map type shit, bitch. You know what I'm saying? We already had plies with him.
Man, where he at?
Man, we had bro on the show, man. That's my homie, man. That's bro. Like, we locked in with bro. He doing good, man. He definitely doing good, man.
Tell him I said what's up, man.
I will, bro. We have to connect y'all boys and get y'all boys on some music, man. Shit. See what's going with that shit, though.
Good people right there, man. Good
For sure. Shout out Frank Lennon.
Shout out Frank Lennon.
So bro.
So definitely, man, we want to definitely get into these segments, man. This first one, man, we like to call this the press play segment. And the press play segment is a segment where we like to give flowers to a song and or artist that's hot right now, that's pressure right now. So who is Gunplay, you know what I'm saying, throughout his daily routine, just press and play on like that song, that one, you feel me? Or that artist.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, boy. I've been on that EST, man.
That's hard.
Yeah,
That's hard.
that EST, man. That nigga there,
Yeah.
boy. That
Yeah,
nigga there,
bro, like
boy.
that.
Yeah.
That nigga special, boy, on that
Yeah.
mic, boy.
Yeah.
He been like I've been following him for a while now, man, and that nigga just consistent with them bars, boy.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
So
Real artist, bro. Y'all, and
Yeah.
he talking that real demon time, bro.
Yes, he do.
Yeah.
If you ain't if you ain't go through none of that shit, bro, then you just gonna be rapping that shit. But you feel that shit if you been down that shit before. If you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Most
Talking to us, bro.
Most
Yeah.
definitely.
He definitely
Yeah.
he
So we
definitely
press
get
and
on that
play on,
motherfucker
bruh.
going crazy.
We definitely press and play on, bruh. We press and play on you too, cause you finna drop that pressure too, my boy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
March 6th, man.
March
Watch
6th
out.
is coming,
March
man.
6th.
Definitely. So our next segment we want to get into, man, is called the power play segment. And in the power play segment, you know what I'm saying, it's important to us. We like to, you know what I'm saying, give flowers to an individual and or individuals that's making power plays. And it could be sports, music, entrepreneurship. And we love black-owned businesses, you know what I'm saying? But today we want to give a shout out to, you know what I'm saying, a content creator out of Fort Myers, man. You know what I'm saying? He doing this thing, man. He doing a lot of numbers, man. His name is Mari. You know what I'm saying? He's the official Mari online, man. But definitely, man, we want to give him a shout out, give him grace. He's doing his thing. Keep doing your thing. Keep stepping, fam. We salute you. You feel me? Most definitely.
Already.
Most definitely. Is there anybody that you want to recommend for, you know what I'm saying, the power play of the day?
Man, I want to motherfucking I want to shout out myself, man.
Let's
Animal
do it.
Shelter,
We was
man.
already gonna do that
Man,
anyway. You feel me?
Man, Animal Shelter, man. That's
Animal
all, man. We got the
Shelter,
merch
man.
too. Hit me on the DMs for the merch.
We
You
send
see what
them
I'm
your
saying?
way,
We
bro.
gonna
selling
send
them.
them
We send them your way.
And it's all embroidered. This is all embroidered. This is
For
not
sure.
that foo-foo.
None of that foo-foo shit.
Ain't none of that foo-foo shit. Matter of fact, man, I'm when we get off, man, I'm gonna link with you. I'm gonna grab one and wear it on the episode
Already
for sure,
then.
bro. So we can
Definitely.
definitely
It's
keep
only
going,
right.
bro. Definitely, bro.
Yes, sir.
For sure. Our last segment we want to get into, man, is called the empowerment segment. It's an important one to us as well, man. We like to create a safe space. We would like to motivate, uplift, inspire, and empower. So if you would,
Yes, sir.
please leave our audience with some empowering words.
Man, I would love to, brother.
For sure.
Man, let me tell you something, bruh. Don't trust shit that bleed a week and don't die. Okay? Understand me. That's rule number one.
Number uno, nigga.
That's
Number
number
one.
one. Number two is God is real. Jesus is real. Holy Ghost is real. Holy Spirit, however you want to call it, is real. And you got to focus on source, on God, and then everything will be given to you, man. I lived it. I'm the nigga that was anti everything, nigga, and I was on that. You see what I'm saying? And something happened, and everybody goes through it. Not everybody goes through it, but the people that do go through it, bruh, and you've been touched by the hand of God, my nigga, and He's put it on your life, my nigga. Like, acknowledge that, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Know He has his hand on your life, dog. You can accomplish anything, dog. You can get over any obstacle, any bill, all your bills and all of that shit. Stop worrying. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. You can't worry. The past don't exist. The future don't exist. Now is the only thing you got control of, dog. You see what I'm saying? So worrying about a bill or worrying about nothing, it's gonna work itself out. I'm a prime example.
Yeah.
Bitch was spying on me for 2.5 years. All I said was nothing, and it worked itself out.
Yeah,
for
man.
Sure.
Now
Definitely,
I'm
bro.
building an empire, and it's working itself out little by little.
Definitely, bro.
You see what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like, trust me, man. Just put God first and go crazy. That's all I have to tell y'all, bro.
For sure, man. Words from a real one, man. Words from a real one, bro. One more for you, Gunplay, man. We in here on Power Play, bro. We big on mental health, bro. And we like to ask about your mental health, and we like to ask in grades of stages of 3. 3 being you wonderful, you great, everything is lovely. 2 being I'm all right, you know, so I can be better, and 1 being is concerning. What would you say yourself? Where were you at?
I'm at a 3 right now, man.
Show, man.
Shout
We
out.
love
Shout
that
out.
shit.
Shout
Just go
out
put shades
Gunplay,
on
man.
them niggas, man. Flaunt the shit. You feel me?
Vibing,
Flaunt the
nigga.
shit, man. Flaunt
You
the
know
shit.
what
We gonna
time
end
it
this
is,
show
man.
right, fam. Definitely that,
It's
bro.
finally
Listen,
right,
bro. Listen, it's a pleasure to have you on our platform, fam. You already know
Let's
it's
go,
love, bro.
brother.
Whatever we can do on our level, bro, as we move up, bro, to help you build your empire, bro, and brick by brick, we here,
Definitely.
fam. This Florida
Yes,
shit,
sir.
we together, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate
Yes,
you, you know
sir.
what I'm saying? Coming on, dog.
Show
Definitely,
that.
bro.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully this
I
the first of many,
appreciate
you know
y'all,
what I'm
boys.
saying?
Hopefully.
Definitely, bro. We
Nah,
gotta get you back when you drop that
we
tape.
back on here, man. I got a bunch of work
Okay, for sure.
y'all, man, for sure.
Definitely, man.
Yeah.
For sure, bro. Well, this has been the Power Play Podcast. I'm your boy, Mighty Boy the GOAT. I got my brother with me as always, Drop Talk J Lock, and we just rock with Don Logan, man. This boy Gunplay.
Motherfucking done, nigga.
Let's go,
Already
let's
know,
go,
man.
let's go.
Yo, thank y'all for tuning in to the Power Play Podcast on the Power Play channel. But please, before y'all proceed, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe,
and make that bell ding, ring that bell.